That just means find your trainer. Now at the Tulsa Zoo here, we do have three male California sea lions. We have Cash, Cisco, and Reyes. For our presentation, we will be working with two out of the three. We have our two rescues here. I'll introduce Cisco real quick before he goes inside. He will be working on a brand new behavior with his trainer. But Cisco is our oldest sea lion at 16 years old. He's actually born out in the wild and had to be rescued by the Marine Mammal Care Center down in San Pedro, California. He had been found with that shark bite on his hip and was ultimately deemed non-releasable. Right. So he was at that rehab center with his best pal Reyes, who's up on that center island. He talked. Good. Now Reyes is actually a year younger than Cisco, though he is much larger. Stay. Reyes was also found by that rehab center with a severe eye infection in both of his eyes. His left one was just too severe by the time the rehab center got to him, so it was better off to just go ahead and remove it. So Reyes does have limited vision. Even in his right eye, he still has some scarring from that initial infection that he did have. So those two were deemed non-releasable and came to us back in February 2013. Our third sea lion is Cash. He's inside for his training session at this time. He'll be out a little bit later. Good. He was born at the Oklahoma City Zoo and has completed our male sea lion group, our bachelor group. Good. With our three males here. He has been here for almost 4 years. Yeah, right? Reyes. This is something that Reyes does not do a whole lot coming out to this demo area, so he's going to take a quick lap and think about it. I'll give him another opportunity to see if he wants to come out. He usually builds up his courage after he takes his little lap. It was nice and cloudy today, so I wanted to try him out here. He does better when it's slightly cloudy out versus when it's super duper sunny. He's also probably checking to see if Cisco went inside or not. Hi, bud. Let's come on in. There you go. Nice job, Jam. So Reyes is actually our largest sea lion. He is the boss, large and in charge. Right, bud? Good, yes. Good job. So he is our largest at 475 pounds. Lift. Lift. There you go. Nice job. Good. So he is the boss. If you hear any barking going on, it's most likely coming from him and potentially Cash. Right now it's a breeding season out in the wild, so they too still have all their hormones. So they do have some feelings right now. Lots of feelings, no girlfriends. Not ready, you're okay. I know. Good. Alright, we'll do something in the water. He's pretty good at it. It's one of his newer behaviors. So I have this best ball here. I'll toss it out into the water. Now Reyes is going to use his square nose and his whiskers to help hold it in place. Stay. And balance it back to me. Okay, so that is their secret with bouncing. They can use their whiskers to help hold a ball in place. Let's see if we can do that for us. That's it, bud. Very nice. You got it. There you go. Sorry, bud. Alright, we'll try that one more time. That was really good. Let's see if we can get right back to my hands. Okay, try one more time. There we go. Very nice. That's much better. Look at that. Right here, Ray. Good. That was much better. Very good. Now we do use a method of training called positive reinforcement. We're working with that. Alright, that's why I have a bucket full of yummy fish to give to Raven. He does a great job, so especially when coming out into this demonstration area. Give him lots of yummy fish. We're doing great. Good. It's okay if he doesn't want to do something in a particular moment. I'll let him take his lap or think about it. Then we'll just reset and try it again. Alright, bud, take it. Good. Very good. Nice job. Good. They are sea lions, not seals. They get confused very easily. They're closely related but different animals. Sea lions, like rays here, can have little ear flaps on the side of their head. Sea lions have an external ear. Seals will have an internal ear. So just a pinhole. So that ear flap. Sea lions also have nice large flippers. Like this one, they are very strong. Support their weight off of the ground. Good. And have the ability to rotate those hips underneath of them so they can move around on all four flippers. Let's go. Good job. Take it. Good. Jump. Good. Very nice. Now compared to seals, if the seal was on land, they look like this. Yeah. Flatten their bellies and scooch more like a caterpillar on the ground. Good. They move differently on land. They're going to swim differently too. Sea lions have those handy dandy large paddle-like front flippers. They're good. I just want to see a flipper. Flipper. There we go. Very paddle-like. Help them swim through the water. The seal is the opposite. They need those rear flippers and the side-to-side motion more like a fish. Good. Good. Now Reyes has more verbal cues versus our other two sea lions who have great vision and have more visual cues. So Reyes listens to his behaviors. So just ask him to the water and to the island. How about that? Top. Top. Good, there it is. Jump. There you go. You do lift. Good, very nice. So through their training sessions, using that positive reinforcement. Good. We do break up those behaviors into baby steps. So it may start with something called a target, which means touch your nose to what's in front of you. So I wanted it to lie down, followed it down to the ground. Good. I don't want to have to do that over and over again, so we can put the behavior on either a visual cue, just like that hand gesture did. Good. Or, like I said, Reyes has more verbal cues. Down. Down. Good. And jump. Ah, very nice. Good job, Ray. Good. The main reason we train our sea lions is to have them participate in their own health care. And they do follow us onto a scale twice a week, so we monitor their weights very closely. That's how I know that Reyes is 475 pounds. Good job. Now, in their training sessions, they do participate in their own health care, like going onto that scale. They get eye drops. Reyes gets those eye drops every day. And keep that eye nice and healthy. Good, for as long as we can. We check them over and look for any bumps or scrapes that may have occurred overnight. Especially right now, our boy's a little bit rowdy, with it being breeding season. And they have sharp teeth. Good. That they use for grabbing onto their slippery fish and when they're roughhousing and playing with the teeth. So they can get some minor bumps and scrapes right now. Cisco has the most minor ones right now that we're able to treat topically. We can even brush those teeth though. Good. Nice job. Make sure they're staying nice and healthy. Good job, bud. I know you're doing it. Brush those teeth. Make sure they're nice and good. Out in the wild, they wouldn't be brushing their teeth. We're just doing that as an extra measure to help keep them nice and healthy. Take care of their teeth and gums, and be able to get that close and look at them so we can take very good care of them. So we look them over. We're the eyes and ears for our vet staff. Good job, bud. So if they're feeling a little off or if they got any major wounds that we can take a very close look at and be able to treat them. Reyes has been actually trained recently to participate in x-rays. We can get a good look at his hips as he ages. He is 15. He's starting to get up there. Out in the wild, they might live into their teens. Good. In their human care, though, they can live mid to late 20s, some even into their early 30s. So we can almost double their lifespan. So they can participate in their own health care very easily. Highly food motivated. Good. Good. They get top quality seafood every single day, and they don't have to worry about any predators here. Good job, Ray. Very proud of you. Island. Good. Right now in the summer, they're not getting a whole lot of food. Reyes is getting about 12 pounds of fish. Then we do break up into those different training sessions throughout their day. Now I'm starting to run out of that fish. So I have to wrap up my training session. You guys are a great audience. Again, if you have any questions for me, stick around and ask. Then enjoy this beautiful afternoon here at the Tulsa Zoo. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're gonna go
I think well, the penguins we could see, and they're gonna work at the penguins, and then we head back. Is that good? Sound good?